Hello. Today I would like to about link text and some kind of upload filtering provisions of EU copyright directive. First of all, we have some difficulties understanding what is directives in the EU legal systems. Just make it very simple. It's like a model act in the United States. In the United States, it's composed of various states. It is a kind of federalism, and therefore government cannot impose certain regulation to the state which belongs to the state jurisdiction. Yeah, definitely the matters belong to federal issues, then federal government enact certain act which will have a legal effect to the all the state. But some issues belongs to the state jurisdiction. Some others belong to the federal issues, which means like uniformly should be enforced all of the state. And therefore, as far as the federal law is concerned, there's no problems. Federal government will freely enact state, which will have a legal effect on all the state. But the issues belong to the state matter, then it's a little complicated. And but there needs some kind of uniformity, and therefore the federal government will have set up some uniform act, which can be a model act, which does not have any legal effect on the state, but can be a reference for each state to enact their own state. Therefore, if the government passed some uniform act, then each state review the model act, and then they just accommodate the model act as need dictate. And during this process, maybe the act will be substantively modified, or maybe just with minor changes, the state will enact their own state regulations, which is almost similar to the Model Act. And in same context, EU is composed of 28 EU member countries, and therefore they set some how can I say the law directives, which means like a model act. Then every EU member country will review such directives, and then based on the basic split of the such law directives, they accommodate the spirit of the law directives by enacting their own act, either with some minor change or substantial change. And therefore, it means like recently the link tags and some kind of filtering provision, uploading filter provision, which means like the platform company should review whether or not any contents which was uploaded on their platform may infringe the copyright, etc., which may be too much burdensome to the platform company, but in the copyright holder perspective, it may be natural. And therefore, there is some kind of balancing problems between content provided, such as the copyright holder, and also the interest of the platform, just which want to accommodate all the contents which uploaded to their platform as much as they can. Therefore, that is all hot issues. Like EU is more toward copyright holders' interest. On the other hand, US is more toward the platform companies. Such kind of tendencies belongs their own industry. As you may be aware, Google's and YouTube's US companies, and therefore they are predominant in EU, but EU is a little concerned about some kind of damage to the interest of the content providers. And therefore, it's very, very tricky questions and for the development of a platform business. In that perspective, I think maybe such kind of regulation will be a barrier for the facilitating the platform business. But on the other hand, is that for the purpose of protection of the genuine interest of the copyright holder, the recent regulation trend of EU maybe is understandable. Therefore, it's a very kind of a balancing test call. But and therefore, we need more some further thinking prior to deciding which approach is more appropriate. Each position has its own strengths and weakness, and a little difficult to just say kind of straightforward answer. On the other hand, maybe it's like originally it's like link itself is does not constitute the infringement of the copyright, but recent trend of EU regulators linkage will be a kind of usage, and also can be interpreted to be copyrightable usage of the content. It means they levy tax on such linkage. It means link itself will construe as usage of the contents and therefore is subject to the copyright protections. It means like you want to use the linkage, then you should pay the royalty to the copyright holder. And therefore it's complicated, and now it's like a trend of the copyright law spirit is being moving forward. And the strengthness of such kind of copyright protection is more appropriate. I don't know. Maybe depends on the perspective and the position. But anyhow, there are some kind of very conflict between the how can I say, development platform business and protection of the contents provider. That is hard issues. And but current trend is for the purpose of the development internet and online business, I think more stringent regulations on the copyright under the copyright law will not be desirable. But on the other hand, protection of the contents provided is also very important for the development of the innovation and also online business. In that respect, stringent regulations such as EU copyright directives will be also understandable. And just you want to see and look at the movement of this kind of regulations, and then maybe later on we just provide more just concrete comments on the direction of the copyright regulations on the online business. All right, thank you.